Moved to court challenging the utterances made by President William Ruto on sugar cartels, claiming he is in the violation of the constitutional principle of the rule of law. Now, the petition filed by Jamii through its director, Fred Ogolla, claims that the remarks made by the president border on cold-hearted death threats by the president, who is supposed to be the symbol of national unity.
Wafisadi wote wahame Kenya, na wasipohama tunawafunga jela, na wakiendelea wapange mpango waende mbinguni.
They are words that have elicited debate in the country, with different actors taking the chance to castigate the president for what they term are threats.
The president, whose utterances were aimed at the two Rai brothers mentioned herein above, told the Rai brothers to either leave Kenya, withdraw cases they have filed in court over the control of management of sugar, or go to jail or go to heaven.
Lobby group Jamii is the latest to call out President William Ruto. Led by the director Fred Ogolla, the group has filed a petition to challenge the utterances.
We have just submitted a petition to High Court of Kenya challenging the utterances made by the President William Ruto, which are in violation of the constitutional principle of the rule of law, among other various provisions. This petition is about the unfortunate remarks made by the President of the Republic of Kenya in his uncharacteristic castigation of what he terms as cartels in the sugar industry in the country, which unfortunate remarks border on cold-hearted death threats by the President, who is the symbol of national unity. Additionally,
Ogolla further argues that the president's utterances not only amount to death threats, but also undermine the principle of the rule of law and separation of powers, doctrines, and the system of checks and balances contemplated in the Constitution.
The petitioner, which is Operation Jamii, argues that the president's impunged utterances not only amount to death threats, but also undermine the principles of the rule of law and separation of powers, doctrines, and the systems of checks and balances contemplated in the Constitution. The President's comments, if not retracted, an official and conditional apology proffered from the Presidency will create a perception in the Republic of Kenya that undermines judicial independence by dint of it being the custodian of justice and due process in Kenya, and will also see the rule of law disrespected without recourse.
The group wants the court to issue a declaration that the utterances of the president undermine judicial authority, contrary to Articles 48, 50, and 159 of the Constitution.
The president's utterances are also a threat to the independence of the judiciary, a threat to the independence of the freedom of the bar, a threat to the independence of access to justice, and avenue for creating bad precedents.
The group now wants the president to issue a public apology, adding that failure of the presidency to issue a public and conditional apology to Kenyans.
Therefore, our main plea before the Honorable Court is that they confer ruling that the president's utterances are out of order, that the president must unconditionally apologize and withdraw the utterances, failure to which we shall submit a petition to Parliament seeking for his procedural impeachment.
Brian